In this video, I'll show you some ways you can use to find your avatar or your ideal customer that will buy your online course based on what you know so far. Once you got your list of possible topics for your online courses, it's time to choose the first topic that you really want to teach. You have your experience in this field and you know that you could help a lot of people by sharing your trade secrets. So let's say that here I have the list of all the topics I would like to teach in my online courses. Then let's say that from all these possible topics, I choose audio production. I could slide it on the chosen courses topic just like that. You should be leaving the other topics intact for now. Maybe you could make other courses in the future. You never know. Okay, we have the audio production as the chosen topic. Now it's time to think about who would be interested in such a course. If you know and work in the field that is also the topic for your online course, it should be pretty easy for you to identify the titles in the industry or the people that would be interested in your online course. Now it's time to make another list of the titles or people that could be interested in this course or topic. Let's name this audio production potential students. And now I'll list people who will potentially be interested in this course. You should do the same thing in your list, naming the people that could be interested in the topic of your course. Now, the people interested in the audio production topic could be beat makers, mixing engineers, mastering engineers, recording engineers, audio producers, home studio owners, audio producers' assistants, amateur audio producers, composers, and others. Now that we listed people potentially interested in your course, it's time to add some details about your potential students. You can make this as a whole, meaning you could think about them as a group or you can analyze them individually. If you decide to add some details about them individually, in Trello you can do this. Let's select, for example, beat makers. Right here you can make a detailed description of them, and this would be an average description of the beat makers. That means that not all the beat makers are sharing the description we are about to create, but most of them do. From where do we have the information? If you are in the field you choose your online course topic, you should think about who would be potentially interested in your course. Later, I'll show you other ways to identify your potential clients. Okay, so we said that you can create an individual description for each job title. So let's do this. By the way, you should take this exercise seriously because you will use this information later when you will be marketing your course. So now let's do it for real. Let's see, what do I know about average beat makers? First, where do they live? Here I'm going to write down the countries where I know there are beat makers. So where do they live? Let's say Canada, USA, Sweden, Moldova, Australia, Mexico, UK, Finland, France, Russia, Brazil, Germany, and so on. What are their age? Maybe 18 to 45. What is their gender? They are mostly men, but also women. What is their education? That could be college, university. What are their hobbies? Their hobbies could be audio plugins, audio samples, digital audio workstations, audio hardware and software, and so on. What are their goals? Their main goal is to make the best audio beats possible and sell them. What are some of their fears or challenges? What topic do they struggle with? Some of the challenges could be how to produce an audio beat, making audio beats sound professional, mixing audio beats, finding customers, marketing, finding vocalists, and so on. So these are some questions you should answer when creating an image of your potential students. After you finish your description, click Save. This is the process of finding your avatar or your ideal customer based on what you know. You can think of other details about them and write them down because you want to have a detailed description about your ideal customer. The more information you will have about your ideal customer, the better you will create your online course, but also position your online course as the solution for your target audience. Now, if you want, you can create a detailed description of each title you created earlier. And to access the description, you simply click on the title like this. Another way you can use this, you can make an average description for all the titles in your list by creating another description list like so. Let's add a new list and call it Avatar Profile. Here, put your average descriptions like demographic and other details. For a quicker list creating exercise, I'm going to copy the elements in the description I've just made. So this list should reflect an average description of our potential student titles. But remember, this list reflects only what we know, or only what we think we know about our potential student. If we would start creating our course now, there is a 50-50 chance that we will create a profitable course, because we will create a course only on what we think the market needs. And this is one of the biggest mistakes you could do. If you want to fail, don't do any market research. If you want to spend endless hours, money, time, and energy on a course that most likely won't sell, don't do any market research. This is a guaranteed path to failure. This is why I suggest you, before creating your online course, first choose your course topic. Then, based on what you know, identify who would be your target audience, or the people who would be interested in such a topic. Then, and this is crucial, research your market and find if there is a need and a market for your course. And this way you'll avoid spending months of creating something that no one needs. I'm going to show you some ways to research your market in some future video lessons. Now, however, your assignment is to find those 5 to 10 topics that you think you would want to teach. Next, think about who is your avatar or your ideal customer, or who would pay for such a course. When you finish your list of possible course topics and find an idea of who is your ideal customer or student, I'll see you in the next video.